This page applies to you. This is from Culturally Responsive Teaching and the Brain by Zaretta Hammond. As a result, disproportionate number of culturally and linguistically diverse students are dependent learners. Dependent learners, as she goes on to define, are people who require the teacher to carry most of the cognitive load. The teacher has to do the intellectual work as opposed to the learner doing most of the intellectual work under the guidance of the teacher. This applies to you because whether or not you consider yourself culturally diverse, you are linguistically diverse, you are a dependent learner, but you're not dependent on the teacher, you are dependent on the algorithm. Put differently, when is the last time that you learned something that you wanted to learn, not that the algorithm told you you wanted to learn? Hammond goes on to explain that dependent doesn't mean deficit. It's not that independent learning equals good and dependent learning equals bad. But in the age of algorithmically mediated information, social media is information as entertainment. And insofar as you are engaging with your education, your continued education as a form of entertainment, you are a passive learner. And I wanted to make this video to ask, what is it that you want to learn? How can you go do it? Because you can.